The question as to whether the minus 1.6 or whichever number we should use, I think we should rather try to remember what the purpose of the different numbers are. The headline GDP number that we've now released is an attempt to illustrate what is happening now in the economy. So the quarter-on-quarter change now was the negative 1.6%. It is adjusted for seasonal patterns and it is also annualized. The annualization means that we are making a crude forecast that if the prevailing conditions that change between the first and second quarter is maintained for a year, then the annual growth would be minus 1.6. So in a sense, it's a bit of a prediction. If economic conditions change, then the minus 1.6 will not hold. And therefore, it's also important to not only look at this headline number, but also at the year-on-year numbers, because it gives you a slightly different perspective of exactly the same number. So we shouldn't be surprised if the one view gives a positive number and the other view gives a negative number, because they are by design trying to illustrate two different points. It's also useful to look at a third number, and that will be the comparison of the first 6 months of the year with the corresponding 6 months of the previous year. It gives you a slightly longer term view on what the economic growth is, and it's a better indication on what one might expect for the annual number to end up with. But of course, we are not forecasting any of the numbers here, so it will be difficult to predict or to suggest, Miriam, whether we will be entering a recession. We must remember these numbers reflect economic activity from April, May and June. We have not yet released the monthly statistics that will tell us what is happening in the economy in July, August and September. So as it is now here, it is too early for us to know whether we're going to start picking up or not. Of interest might be if we look at last year's economic growth, although the aggregate came in 1.5, it also included one negative quarter without the economy going into recession, where one of the four numbers was a contraction in the first quarter of 14. Thanks.